Okay, so this is the deck that I want to play today. I've been having a lot of fun with the Izzet Spellslingers like precon that the game gives you. We upgraded it, I put that video on the channel, and that deck was actually doing pretty good. Not too bad for like a deck with only like 11 rares and a very basic understanding of what the deck is. It's like, it's just you play cards, play burn, a little bit of creature pump, and prowess creatures run your opponent over. That's the way the deck works. So what we have now is a slightly more concise deck. We've got a few more rares in the deck, mostly in the mana base. We changed the amount of lands down to 22 from 23. Because like a deck like this really doesn't need a whole lot of lands. So we're looking at Sleight of Hand. We got 4 of on there. Storm Chaser's Talent is a 4 of. Monastery's Swift Spear is a 4 of. And Shock is a 4 of. And we have 3 copies of Demand Answers, 3 copies of Demonic Ruckus, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Scalding Viper, 4 Slickshot Showoff, 4 Slick Sequence. And our lands are 4 islands, 6 mountains, 4 Eroded Canyon, 4 Ship and Reef, and 4 Spire Bluff Canal. I opted to keep the Eroded Canyons in the deck just because they are an extra source of damage. And if you sometimes need that one extra point of damage to come through and punch your opponent in the face, well, Eroded Canyon might get you there. Or it might not. It might just be a waste. But I'm still going to play with it just for testing purposes. And so far it has not let me down. It, I believe, is the only tapped land in the deck. And what I mean by that is a land that comes into play tapped no matter what. It doesn't have a condition. As opposed to Spire Bluff Canal that has a condition. This will come into play tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So this is commonly referred to as a fast land, meaning if you play this within your first 3 turns, it will come into play untapped. Then we also have the Shivan Reef, which is a pain land, but it is land that gives you both of your colors, and it may do a point or 2 of damage to yourself as you're playing the game. And yeah, so let's count up the rest actually real quick. So we got 4, and then we have, okay, that's 8, that's 12, that's 16, and 20. Okay, so there are 20 rares total in the deck. So it is still fairly budget, only 5 cards over my usual budget of 15. So it's still a pretty cheap deck, and it just kind of works. So we're going to take this out there, and we're going to play some games. But first, I want to show you guys a card that a guy in Discord happened to mention to me that I think we might try out later on. It is this one right here. It is Elusive Otter. We're not going to be playing it for its green spell because we don't have green in the deck, but the fact that this is a 1/1 with prowess for only a single blue, and it says creatures with power less than Elusive Otter's power can't block it. So that last line of text right there makes us a pretty decent card, and we might move some cards around later to make room for it. But that will come a little bit later when I decide that we need to make some changes. But as it is right now, this is what we're playing. We're going to be playing for, I would say, probably about 3 or 4 hours today, and we're just going to jam some games and have some fun. Win or lose, this is what we're playing today. And for us, we have an island, a Shivan Reef, Sleight of Hand, Monastery Swift Spear, Shock, Scalding Viper, and Scalding Viper. This looks pretty solid. I'm going to keep it. Our first turn play is going to be the Swift Spear, for sure. So, play the Shivan Reef, play the Swift Spear. Auto pay. We will attack for 1. And turn 2 is probably going to be a Sleight of Hand into a Shock. Yeah. Okay, so let's play Island. We will play Sleight of Hand. And I will take... honestly, I'll probably take the Lightning Strike. And now we will play Shock on you. We'll take the damage to play for it. And then we'll attack for 3 with the Swift Spear. Not a bad open. Alright, opponent plays Glimpse the Core, so they're trying to ramp into something. Looks like they're playing mono red, or mono green, I mean. Alright, play land. Now, we could play the Scalding Viper, or the Lightning Strike. I think I want to play the Scalding Viper, just in case they happen to play anything that is low mana cost. Because a lot of people forget to play around the Viper. Okay, they played Invasion, so they're ramping hard. So this next turn needs to be a really big turn for us. Okay, Drat. We unfortunately didn't draw land, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll Lightning Strike their face and get as much damage in as possible this turn. Alright, put him to 6. So we could potentially win next turn. It all depends on what they play this turn. If they play a big creature... Okay, they just took some damage. Okay, if we draw a land, then it's over for them. Okay, we play Tyranax Rex and a Gruff Triplets. We'll take the damage and the poison from Tyranax Rex. Okay. That's a little rough. So, unfortunately, we did not draw a land. We could potentially get something off of Demand Answers. That's pretty harsh. Okay. Yeah, here's the thing is, if we play Demand Answers, discard it, even if we draw into a second land, that's only 2 points of damage off of the Slick sequence, or 3 with the Lightning Strike. That sucks. We're so close. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll open with Demand Answers. We will discard the Scalding Viper. Okay. Alright, that's something. I don't think we're going to attack this turn, though. God, that Trample, though. That Trample's gonna kill me. Yeah, I think we just did not get there this game. Really close, though. Oh, man. Play a Beanstalk Worm in case we come at them next turn with a flyer. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they're only coming at me with 2 creatures. So, what we'll do is we'll block both right there. Okay, so we did not see any pump spells. So it does give us a potential. Gosh, that sucks. That sucks so much that I'm just gonna have to throw these spells at your face. Oh man, yeah, that was pretty nerve-wracking. We almost didn't get there. Oh man, 0 to 1. Wow. Okay. Whew. That was close. I was really really worried about not having that 4th land drop, but Burn just wins, I guess. Okay, so looking at Island, Shivan Reef, and a Spire Bluff Canal, and we have Sleight of Hand, Slick Sequence, Demand Answers, and Slickshot Showoff. So we can set up a really good turn with the Slicky. So let's start with Spire Bluff Canal and play Sleight of Hand. Let's take that Shock. The more cheap spells to play, the better. Uh-oh, they're playing white and black. Alright, let's plop that. Yes, we did get him for Exactsies. Alright, they play Starscape Cleric. Flying, this creature can't block. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and play this island. Actually, no. We'll play this Spire Bluff Canal that we just drew. Play Slicky. And then I'm going to play a Shock on their creature. Just because I don't want them having a creature to attack with. And I'm going to play 6 Sequence on you. Get another plus health. And then have a nice swing of 5 points of damage. Alright, opponent plays another Plains and doesn't do anything with it. So, what we will do is I'm going to play another Slickshot showoff. Just outright play it this time. And then we're going to attack. Okay, so they're choosing to not do anything. We're at the blocker step, so I'm going to cast Lightning Strike. Yeah, you got to do something now. Alright, go to 10, take 3 more. Go to 7. And another turn where they don't do anything, so they're very likely holding up mana to deal with my other Slickshot showoff. Alright, so let's open with a shock. Okay, then we will cast Slick Sequence as well. Put them in lethal range. Make it so they have to deal with the Slicky. Okay, they discarded a card to deal with Slicky. They go to 3. Ooh, there's another Slicky. Alright, they play Ruin, Lurker, Bat, and Zorlane. Okay, let's go ahead and... Let's see. I'll play Slicky. And we will play Demand Answers, discarding the Shivan Reef. Okay. I'll play this other Shivan Reef and play Monastery Swift Spear and attack. Alright, they go to 2 health. Alright, Deep Cavern for nothing. So they're going to attack me for 1. I need a bolt. That was not a bolt. Alright, attack for 1. Do they block with the Cavern Bat? They do not. I'm surprised. I probably would have blocked just because I would be scared of damage from hand. Alright, they're coming. Alright, so another Monastery Swift Spear. We will attack for 2. Put them to 2 health and turn. So we just gotta keep them in the red, and hopefully we can get there. Life Creed Duo. You have another creature you control enters gaining life. Okay. Oh, God. Why am I drawing so many lands? This deck has only 22 lands in it. Swing. Yeah. Alright, put him to 3. Yeah, Deep Cavern. Have a peek at my land. Yep. Swing with the Lifelinkers. Go to 11. Yeah. Alright. So, we're going to bounce your blocker. Prowess up. Next, attack. You're going to block. I'm going to go to 2. Okay. Next, you're going to play the Scalding Viper. And the land, now that you know what I have in my hand, no reason to hold it any longer. Aclazats. Man, all that life gain. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, this game's over. Uh-oh, I see a Vraska. They might be playing Vraska combo. So that means we need to come out hard and fast. Alright, yeah, this looks good. Too bad that's a tapped land. It's going to be bad for my Storm Chaser's talent. But it'll be okay. Opponent goes first, so we have an opportunity to draw an island. Alright, Fabled Passage. Alright, play Forest. Okay, that is unfortunate, but you gotta play the tapped land first. Opponent takes 1 point of damage. Alright, opponent's on a Forest, and there's a Swamp, and a Bilious Skull Dweller. How peculiar. So, there's probably Well, it's a toxic creature, so that kind of tells me exactly what I need to know here. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and plot our Slicky, and so we can hopefully have a really big turn with them next turn. Now, if I was my opponent, I would... Okay, no. They're not. They're just playing a red. Mill 3 cards, put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. And that card was Innkeeper's Talent. Yep, it's exactly the deck I knew it was. So this next turn needs to be big. It needs to be a big turn. Okay, unfortunately we did not draw land. So let's play Slickshot, show off. Alright, and then we are going to play Slick Sequence, targeting the Wren and Realmbreaker to get that off the table. Okay, finally there's a land. Alright, play Spirebluff Canal into Storm Chaser's Talent. That comes in, gives me a 1/1, and now we hit for 5. Pow. Alright, that worked out a little bit better for me. I like that. I really like Slick Sequence. I think it's a really cool card. And I also like Scalding Viper's spell being able to target any non-land permanent. So what we do is we wait for them to dump a bunch of mana into the Innkeeper's Talent, and then we just bounce it. Okay, so what do we have here? So let's go ahead. We're going to plot Demonic Ruckus, so we can use that on a later turn. And then I'm going to cast Demand Answers. We're going to discard a Scalding Viper. Draw 2 cards. Okay, we did not get a land off of that, unfortunately. But we can attack and hopefully force a block from that Bilious Skull Dweller. Cool. Alright, opponent goes to 9. They play a late Blooming Marsh. It's one of those nice extended art lands. Obloth? He's playing an Obloth! He probably is getting hit hard by, what is it? Discard decks. Because there should be no reason for you to have that in your main. Alright, let's play Demonic Ruckus on Slicky. Alright, Slicky goes up to a 4. Then, oh shoot, I played a little bit out of order, but that's okay. No big deal. Let's go ahead and plot this. Actually, can we win this turn? So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you know what? I think we can win this turn. Let's attack. Let's see what they do. Alright, so let's hit him with the Lightning Strike. And then we'll hit him with a Shock. Yeah. GG. Not bad. I like it. Alright. Suck on that, Golgari combo. Best deck in the meta. Okay, so we are going first this time. So we have a Shivan Reef and an Island. Slick Sequence, Shock, Demonic Ruckus, Lightning Strike, and Slickshot Show Off. So we will take this and we will plot Demonic Ruckus on turn 1. We'll pay for it. And then we'll probably plot Slickshot Show Off on turn 2. Okay, so let's go with the Mountain, and we will plot Old Slicky. And that next turn, provided our opponent taps out, so they don't have any mana available to bust us up, we might be able to play some fun stuff. So let's play this Island, and we're going to play Old Slicky and see what our opponent does. Okay, now we are going to play Demonic Ruckus on Slicky. Okay, we're up to 3 damage. So we're going to go next, attack for 4, see what they do. We're going to play a Braid on target creature. Okay, so I'm going to play Slick Sequence, deal 2 damage to you. Draw a card. Okay, we'll draw a Spirebluff Canal. Perfect. Alright, it's still going to deal 3 damage, which is more than enough to deal with our creature. No big deal. They're still taking damage, though. Okay, and we draw an extra card from that card dying. And I will end the turn. I'm not going to play Shock yet because there's no real reason to. If our opponent plays something interesting this turn, they play an Ancient Cornucopia. Interesting. Alright, pass. Alright, I'm going to hold onto the Shock in case we draw into another Slick sequence. Okay. Well, we got Demand Answers, so let's play that. Let's discard the... Let's see. 2 or fewer other lands. Okay, so Spiral Canal is going to come into play tapped regardless now, so let's discard that and draw 2 more cards. Alright, we draw another Spiral Canal. So let's play Island and play Storm Chaser's Talent. Alright, Storm Chaser comes in and gets us a 1/1 Otter. Very nice. And we will hold up the red mana for the Shock in case of a 2 toughness or less creature that comes our way. Aw, man. They want to shock my dude. Alright, that's cool. Interesting deck over there, though. Very interesting so far. We got an Abrade, a Shock, a Cornucopia. They're running at least like 3-4 colors. And they're playing red, blue, green. That's why they're playing a Simulacrum Synthesizer. That's why this deck exists. Let's grab it too. And we, unfortunately, don't run Abrade because our whole focus is hitting our opponent in the face. So I'm thinking if this continues, they might outpace us pretty quickly. Not good. So let's play the Eroded Canyon, deal 1 damage to our opponent. And let's see here. Is leveling up a sorcery? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go to combat. Okay, just skipped our combat altogether. Never mind. Let's end turn. Let's see if we can... will it give us an opportunity to upgrade on their turn? I'm thinking that leveling up might be a sorcery speed action. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, because it's not highlighting. Yeah, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Is what it is, though. Okay, yeah, that's going to outpace us way too fast. We've lost too much time in our first few turns, so next game, please. I did not have fun that game. That was not good. Wow, that was fast. Gundam. Not a wizard with a gun. I can't deal with that. It's too powerful. Alright, Eroded Canyon, Shivan Reef, and Island. Yeah, we'll keep that. First turn is the Shivan Reef into Monastery Swift Spear. And attack for 1. Alright, opponent plays a Jagged Barrens, deals 1 to us. I will play the Spirebluff Canal, and I will plot old Slicky, deal 1 damage to our opponent. I love the plot mechanic. It's so cool. Just setting yourself up for a better turn later is chef's kiss. Alright, Slicky. Swift Spear. Sleight of Hand. Boom, boom, boom. So many triggers. Hopefully we draw into like a shock or something. That'd be great. Okay, Lightning Strike. Cool, you dealt with that. Give me like a shock or something. I'll take the Slickshot. Okay. Take 4. Pow, pow. Alright, opponent plays a Swamp, okay. Very nice. Alright, and don't do anything else. So, let's go ahead and play Swift Spear into Demand Answers. Autopay. I'll discard that Eroded Canyon. Prowess times 3. Okay. Alright, and we drew into an island, so we'll take that. Attack for 6. Lightning Strike on the Monastery Swift Spear. Take 4 damage. Alright, opponent plays another land into a Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, so you can take either the Scalding Viper or the Slickshot. You probably want to take the Scalding Viper though. Good choice. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and play the Slicky into Demonic Ruckus right there. Pay for it. Alright, everybody gets big. Alright, please cut down the Slickshot. That's cool. Spell goes off. Guys still get bigger. We swing in for 4. Bing, bing. Ooh, Shelly. Oh, Shelly belly. Yep, I take 2 damage. Attack. Do you block? He's looking at my graveyard right now. He's like, what could he possibly have? Alright, let's see here. So if we do 3, that's going to be 3, 4, 5. I'll still give him the chance to gain life next turn, though. So we're going to have to deal with Sheldred right now. Alright, you go to 5. Hopefully they don't have a second Sheldred in their hand. That would suck. Cranko. He's cranking it. Alright. Let's see here. Attack for 1. Alright, opponent goes to 4. Urbrask's Forge. We really need to pull something out of our ass here. And with most of our damage being either 2 or 3 damage, I don't think we're going to be able to raise. Okay, we got Storm Chaser's Talent. That might help us. Okay, so we get that back. Maybe next turn we draw a land, upgrade it, get a shock back, potentially. Do we have a shock in the graveyard? We do not. But we do have Demonic Ruckus, though. That could be a potential. Like, if they attack with the Deep Cavern Bat and only have the Cranko to block with, that might work. No? We'll see what they do. Alright, make a token. Swing for 1, 2, 3. They gain 1 life in the process. I will not block. Blocking seems silly at this moment. Okay, so we got a Slickshot showoff. So, shoot, that kind of sucks. But it gives us a creature to attack with, though. So we just need a spell of some kind. And we also need them to not kill our Slickshot. Okay. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. Good game. Good game, friend. You did a good job. He's a good boy. Alright, what do we got here? We have Eroded Canyon, Shivan Reef, and Mountain into Sleight of Hand, Monastery Swift Spear ×2, and a Shock. And we get to go first. This sounds pretty good to us. Alright, let's go Mountain into Monastery Swift Spear. Attack for 1. Oh, is this the new board for Bloom Barrow? This is beautiful. I love this. Okay, Underground Mortuary. So up against Golgari. Let's play Shivan Reef. Let's play Swift Spear. Let's play Sleight of Hand. Let's take another Sleight of Hand. Hell yeah. I like it. Hit for 4. I gotta say, for like as basic and straightforward as this deck is, it is actually really fun. Hey Bob, just bribed a man with a... Oops. Traded sodies for walkies? What are you talking about? What do you mean you traded sodies? Alright, let's go with the Shivan Reef. And we're going to go with Sleight of Hand. Pay for it. Get that +1. Ooh, do we want Slicky or Lightning Strike? I think we want Slicky. Okay, let's go ahead and plot the Slicky. And then we'll attack for 2. Pow. What do you mean you traded sodies for walkies? Oh, I think I know. You bribed Alan with going for a walk in exchange for going to get a sody at the convenience store. Does that sound accurate? Okay, our turn. Let's go with the mountain into the Slicky. Alright, Slicky for 0 comes in. And we attack for 2 damage. Alright, we're at the post-block phase, so we're just going to shock you for 1. Everybody gets a little bit bigger. And I'm trying to draw out that removal. That removal that I know is in your hand. Alright. We get bigger. We hit you for 2. Alright, go for the throw. Cool. Still take 2. Oh, this is getting a little rough. I hope they don't have a 3rd removal spell for my last little guy. Because all I have left in my hand is land, and that's not going to get me there. Ah, they got a Glissa. That's not good. You got me. Ah, you bushwhacked my guy. Yep, this is over. 4 lands in play, 3 lands in hand, no action. GG, friend. GG. Biggest Macus. That is our opponent for the day. Alright, we got Eroded Canyon, Shivan Reef, and Mountain into a Slick Sequence, a Demand Answers, Lightning Strike, and a Slickshot Showoff. So we will keep 7. Looks like our opponent is going first this time, which is not great. It's not the worst, but it's not great. Alright, let's go with the Eroded Canyon first, because I don't have a turn 1 play. When it goes with a red mana, Rockface Village, into a Monastery Swiftspear. Let's play Shivan Reef. And let's go with the Slicky. Blot it. Alright, looks like our opponent is mono red. So he has an opportunity to do a lot of damage really fast. Okay, he's playing Slicky. Alright, let's go with Mountain. And I'm going to play Slickshot Showoff. And I'm also going to shock this little guy right here. Getting that +2. And then... Okay, we can play the Scalding Viper, or we can hold up mana to deal with that Slickshot that's coming our way next turn. I think that's what we're going to do, and just hit for 3. Because he's going to try to have a really big turn next turn. Alright, Slicky's here. Resolve. Resolve! Come on, let's go! Okay, he's going to cast a shock. Okay, that's fine. I can't do anything about that. Okay, pass. Okay, he swings in for 3. Pass. I'm going to pass one more time. Taking 3 damage in this moment's not that big of a deal, but I want to give him the chance to play another card. Okay, he chose not to. Alright, end of turn. Kill it. I have imbibed many things today. Let's see. Do we want the Scalding Viper? Or do we want the demand answers? I think we want demand answers first. Discarding Slick Sequence. So we can try to get a land off of that. Okay, we got a land. Sweet. Play that, and then I'll play Scalding Viper. I imbibed eggs this morning. I imbibed onion rings. They were very tasty. I imbibed a sody pop. I'm having a mostly pretty good day. Alright, Lightning Strike. Take another point of damage. That's why I play the Scalding Viper, because everything in your deck is 1 or 2 mana. And I know that because same story over here, Brend. Alright, let's go ahead and plot the Ruckus. We're going to Lightning Strike your boy. Get +1 on my boy. And attack for 2. Pow. On a cocktail. I'm on an everything tail. Alright. So let's go ahead and play Storm Chaser's Talent. Get a +1. Make an Otter. Let's play Demonic Ruckus on the Monastery Swift Spear. Get another +1. Attack for 4. Bam. What's in the graveyard here? I do have a shock. So if we draw a land next turn, we can upgrade Storm Chaser's Talent and get that shock out of the graveyard. Manifold Mouse. Beginning of combat on your turn, target mouse you control gains your choice of Double Strike or Trample until end of turn. Jesus. That's a big boy. That's a damn good boy. Okay, looks like we're taking 12. Alright, we're at 1. We have this turn to do anything. Okay, so if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, even if it's like Exacxes, it's still not enough. And our opponent can just throw the Heartfire here at us next turn. So that is, as we say in the industry, good game. These games do usually come down to a single turn's worth of actions. Either you win next turn or I win next turn. That's just how these games go. That's okay. You can't win every game. And you just have to make peace with that. Okay. Opponent goes first this time, which is not good for us, but we do have Shivan Reef and Mountain that will allow us to play Sleight of Hand, Storm Chaser's Talent, Slick Sequence, a Demonic Ruckus, and a Lightning Strike. Keep 7. Good thing about this deck is it doesn't really mulligan a whole lot. Because everything in the deck is either 1 or 2 mana. Alright, we got ourselves a little guy. They play Seed of Hope. There's a Ruthless Lawbringer. What are you playing, friend? Alright, let's go here. And then we will go here. Get a Swift Spear out. And then I will play Sleight of Hand. Boom, boom. Alright, let's get the Shock. Attack for 4. Put him to 18. That's right. Sucking at something is just the first step towards being kind of good at something. Alright, what you got? Don't hold me up over there. You gotta have something to play. Akawali, the Seething Tower. Interesting. Well, I don't know what you do. And because I don't know what you do, that means you gotta die. Alright, what else you got? You wanna do a background shade? I'm down for doing like a collaborative painting session. Okay, so we have a Deathcap Marionette. When it enters, you may mail 2 cards. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Is first things first, I'm gonna shock that. Because I don't want you killing my boys. second thing second, I'm going to cast a Slick Sequence so I can get that card draw. Pop you for 2, draw a card, and then we swing for 6. Bam, bam. Big damage. Just kill every blocker and win. It's just what you do. Alright, they play a land that surveils for 1. What an odd deck. Like, so far I'm seeing Abzan colors. Yeah, it's mostly Abzan. Yeah, no, I would totally be down for getting our painting supplies together and just having a time with it. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll play Sleight of Hand. Yeah, let's get that Lightning Strike. Okay, then I'm going to play a Demonic Ruckus on the Swift Spear. Make it so you can't block. Then I'm going to hit you for 4. Put you within range of my Lightning Strike for next turn. Now, provided you don't gain any life this next turn, I think we'll be okay. But you are playing both white and green, so life gain is on the table. Let's see what you do. What are you going to play? You have 5 mana. You can do whatever you want to. But I don't think you're going to play anything that's going to cause me to not win. Okay, so they brought back a Deathcap Marionette. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this mountain. Then I'm going to Demonic Ruckus the other creature so you can't block. And then we're going to swing in. Because I don't think you can do anything about this. You're playing Blot Out. Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker they control with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers you control. I tell you what, instead of that, I think you can just die. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah, I think we'll just win. Oh my god.